Getting some vert today out here in Millcreek Canyon, headed up to Grandeur Peak. Taking the long way up, starting at Rattlesnake Gulch. Hell yeah.
So high, I'm hypnotized.
Still on the Pipeline Trail. This trail and the Grandeur Peak West Trail are so well trafficked, even over winter, that they're still usable. Not the best with the snow, but it's nice to be able to get out here, even in January. Trying to keep my training momentum up. Last week was pretty good. After a couple weeks, sort of sidelined by pretty bad cold, COVID or something. But last week, got about 33 miles. My longest run was just under 10 miles. And I even did a speed work session. Just short half-mile intervals. But at least I did something. Still about 14 weeks out from my first race, so lots of time to build on where I'm at now. I went up to Grandeur Peak a lot last year, but never this west trail. I always go up east face for that really steep vert, but I figured today this would be a better bet to actually make it to the peak and get some miles in. Sort of a combo of this week's long run with some vert. 3.7 miles in, turning off a pipeline, headed up to Grandeur Peak now. Trail's still pretty well used. I think I can make it to the peak. On second thought, I'm about an hour into this, moving pretty slow. Only gonna go up to an hour and a half. I just didn't block off enough time to get up to the peak, I think. And at least now, I have a better idea how much time I need to block off for this. Or I could just move faster.
Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Flying, get on board. We're soaring on top of the world.
Yep, just hit about an hour and 20 minutes up. Gonna need to turn back. Still a couple miles away from the peak. I just don't have time for it. Still gotta slip slide my way down back to the car. Should be fun. Almost back to the pipeline. Downhill's not too bad. These yak tracks are putting in a lot of work today. There we go. Back on pipeline. 6 miles in. Wrong way. There we go, back on pipeline. Looks like some of those peaks up ahead getting dusted with snow. Might get some weather today.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is
Final stretch. About a mile of switchbacks down to the parking lot. Was slow going. Didn't get to the peak, but I had fun. And it'll be a pretty decent training run. Hell yeah.
get on board. We're soaring on top of
I meant to take the switchbacks down, but turned a little early, taking the steep side down.
dangerous times. Don't fly too high.
Gonna be a lot of sliding.
Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world.
That was a pretty steep section. Kind of fun. Just basically falling down it. Ha!
We're soaring on top.
One more steep part, and I'm back at the parking lot. Back at the parking lot. Pretty good run. Little under 9 miles. 1,600-ish feet of elevation gain. Really not bad. Still 14 weeks out from my first race. Good times.